The third Steelbook of the week. I've got my opening for it for you now, and it is for the 2003 Mark Wahlberg, Charlize Theron, Edward Norton remake of The Italian Job. Yeah, let's get into it. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. Welcome to this here Steelbook opening. Yes, for the 2003 remake of the classic Michael Caine movie, The Italian Job. This has just got a 4K release, which is great that it's got a 4K release. It truly is. Steelbook to boot. Say what you want or say what you will. I mean, obviously the first Italian Job is a fantastic movie. It really is. This film wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I don't know. You're going to have to let me know where you fall on this movie. Because it was a sort of a success. It wasn't a major flop. Audiences liked it, critics liked it. But do you still like it? I haven't seen it for a long, long time, I'll be honest with you. And I'm going to look forward to the rewatch of it. Am I right in thinking that the actual Amaray is quite difficult to get a hold of now? I do have the Blu-ray Amaray as well. It ain't one you often see in your travels in CEX or places like that. So is that out of print on Blu-ray? Has it just come back into print with this release? I don't know. Let me know if you know. But anyway, let's just adjust the camera so we can take a gander at this beauty here. Okay, so here we have the Steelbook, as you can see. It is the poster for the movie. Obviously, you have Seth Green there. You have a funny looking Jason Statham. Looks a bit odd. It's got a great cast. Mark Wahlberg's, when he doesn't phone it in, he can be pretty good. Charlize Theron is a fantastic, fantastic actress. And she looked wonderful back here. Edward Norton's always good. Yeah, we're going to say Donald Sutherland's in it as well. As you can see, you get a wealth of special features on here. Pedal to the Metal, the making of The Italian Job, putting the words on the page. The Italian Job driving school. The mighty minis of The Italian Job, high-octane stunts from The Italian Job, and deleted scenes. I don't know if that's stuff that existed previously on the Blu-rays. I'm guessing possibly. I don't know. We have the specs there for it, as you can see. Dolby Audio, Dolby Vision, all that. So let's take a look at the actual edition itself. Let me get the plastic off. Okay. Alright, so there we go. So the age rating sticker was on the outside. It came away with the plastic, which is great. And then we're left with that. Obviously a very sort of dark aesthetic, but at the same time that makes the yellow jump off of the image. And you've got all the actors there. Bit embarrassing to be him. So small on the poster, but there we go, only joking. 4K and Blu-ray. Now this came from Amazon. Looks like, I don't know, it might be a tiny, tiny, tiny dent. I couldn't have got away with free for free, could I? Anyway, let's have a look. There's the back, and that's just the glue on that is not sticky at all. But not one of them ones you've got to pull away. Really difficult. So there's the back of it. Get in, get out, get even. There's the spine. The Italian Job. It's still got no spot gloss on it or anything like that. It has got a couple of dings to it. It's got one little one there, as you can see, which is unfortunate. Obviously, I don't get away with nothing, do I? And there as well. Now, that one there on the side, I could probably have lived with, to be honest with you. That one there, not so much. So I may request they send me another. Let's have a look how it is when we open it up. I thought I was going to be too lucky, too good to be true. So here's the 4K disc in black, and the Blu-ray, just clear, very plain, very bland, almost see-through. Wow. I mean, wow. I don't think I've ever seen it. I mean, you can see through that, look. I don't think, not through the hole, but actually through the disc. Have I ever... I don't think I've ever seen that before. On a disc. Have you seen that before? Let me know. Wow. See-through clear disc. Okay. Now we have the image inside. Yeah, the cast. Fantastic. Fantastic. So there's the front and back together. And there we go. There we have it. The Italian Job. I'm still sort of speechless with that. Seriously, has anyone seen that before? I haven't. Might be just me. So there we go, the Italian Job. Bam. Done. Okay, so there we go, folks. The Italian Job, 2003 Steelbook opening. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts on this. But I'm going to pose a question to you. What do you think I should do? What would you do? Would you be sending this back? Would you be peeved? Or is that, it's only little, is that something you could live with? Is that something you could live with? If it was just one on its own, could you live with it? Or do we demand perfection? We are paying full price for it. Do we demand that it is delivered to us in proper, no dents, no dings, no nothing kind of a state? Or do we just let it slide? I don't know. What would you do? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, it's AJ. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Goodbye.